going to do like a little special video, kind of like a instructional video. I know I haven't been doing this for a long time, but I have picked up a few things here and there, and I'm just going to show you about scouting. What's important about scouting is, let me get away from this music right here. You might be picking up on a microphone and not me. But what you want to do when you want to scout is you want to find the best possible place for you to street preach. There's kind of two ways to do this. You can do it, you know, I'm out here by myself, you know, I'm usually a one-man team. So I'm going to kind of do kind of like a stealth, incognito type scout. There is another way to scout. If you have like a small group with you and you're at an event, you can just get your banners out and start walking the event and find you a good spot that way. And that way, you know, when you're walking around with your banners and your t-shirts and all that stuff, you know, you're going to draw some interest. You know, people are going to see you and they're going to want to know, you know, what you're about and that sort of thing. So that's one way. Now I'm doing kind of a stealth, like I say, you know, stealth incognito type scouting. And what I want to do for this is I want to find a good location. Location is key. You want to find that best location. One thing that's important while the fire truck's going by, one thing that's important is noise level. You want to find a spot where there's not a lot of noise. You know, you don't want to be near big speakers and that sort of thing. Now here in Raleigh, there is no ban on bullhorns. But what I found out about Raleigh is if you use a bullhorn and you preach, pretty much nobody's going to talk to you. And you know, I really like those one-on-one interactions that I have. So I don't get those when I'm using the bullhorn, so I'm going without the bullhorn. So I need to find a spot in there. I'm getting ready to scout it out right now. So I want to find a spot in there where the noise level is kind of lower. You also want to find an area with lots of foot traffic. If you're going to be out there and you're going to stand up and you're going to preach, you want to make sure that people are coming by and people are hearing you. So that's another thing you want to look for is you know, how's the traffic flowing with the foot traffic. Now, because I'm outside of Raleigh at First Night, and this has happened the past 2 years, we've got other street preachers out here, which normally might be a good thing, but they're Calvinists and they don't want anything to do with me. They think I'm too harsh. And a couple years ago, they pretty much kicked me out of here. Well, not really. God just told me to leave. And you can already hear it's going to be pretty noisy in there. So I might do a few clips while I'm in there just to show you, you know, what kind of spots are available and why I may or may not like it. So I'm just going to go in there right now and I'm going to sign out for now. Okay, EC Street Preacher here. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is you want to look for a place that's well lit. Would help as well, especially if you got like a banner or a t-shirt. You want people to see that. So a well lit area is also good. Now I'm right here. I'm at pretty much the end of the event, and this spot is no good at all. The foot traffic is very sparse, and it's way too loud. So I'm gonna go search out another spot. Okay, I don't know how well you can hear me, but another thing you want to look out for when you're scouting is you want to know where the cops are. If you're at a good spot where the police are pretty cool, which Raleigh, haven't had a lot of problems with Raleigh cops, so you kind of want to look for them, especially if you're preaching by yourself. You know, you want to be kind of near them maybe, in case something does go wrong. That's one thing to look for. Now, of course, in a place where they're openly hostile towards street preachers, like someplace like Lexington, you know, you might want to know where they are to stay away from. Also, another thing to look for is the food trucks. Got some food trucks here. People get hungry. You can find some foot traffic all around the food trucks. Okay, this spot looks pretty decent. I think there's some other people already working here right now, passing out tracks. But I'm not through with my search yet. I'll go all the way to the other end, see what other areas we got. Plus the music is just so loud. I mean, you know, you gotta compete with that. But I'm gonna sign out for now. Okay, sorry about that. I gotta keep switching. I got my windsock on because it's windy out here, kind of cold too. But here's another good place to scout around for is the rides. If it's a particularly good ride, you'll have a line. When you have a line, you'll have people that you can preach to, and they're not going to immediately walk away because they want to be, you know, in the line for the ride. But one note caveat to that is a ride might have loud music with it, so they might not be able to hear you. It's one thing you gotta look out for. And I'm gonna continue my scouting mission here. Okay, one more thing you might want to go and get taken care of when you're out scouting is, you know, the all-important bathroom break. Might want to go and get that taken care of because, you know, you don't have a lot of chances, you know, when you're out preaching. And plus, if I'm going to change into my street preaching gear, you know, that's not stuff where you want to go walking around, you know, in the open, kind of in the open like that. So that's probably something you want to get taken care of. While you're doing your scouting, now they got some pretty long lines here, so I've seen some other ones somewhere else, so I might go and get that taken care of before I go. But I did find a suitable area, and I'm going to sign back in when I get there and kind of show it to you. Okay, rolling again. This is the spot that I've decided to preach at. I'm just going to pan around a little bit right here. You've got a line for the Ferris wheel. You got food trucks down that way, and you know, you got a lot of foot traffic coming through here. Not ideal lighting. I think this is actually close to the spot where I preached last year. I think I remember that, the Wells Fargo. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna go with. And
what we're doing right now?
I did a walk by the Calvinists, and they got like a good setup this year. Actually, they're actually doing a microphone and having people come up and talk to them. I don't know, Calvinists usually don't do well in debates, but you know, at least I respect the fact that, you know, they get off the couch, they put down the Doritos, and they come out and speak. So I'll give them that much. But if I get a chance, I might have to talk to one of them about their beliefs. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this scouting video, and hopefully you'll get a street preaching video pretty soon. So this is EC Street Preacher. I'm going to sign out for now.